Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come outside and just kind of, oh, that's a little right. Come outside and do a little different video today. Yes, this is Zoe. Zoe, yo, yo, yo. And everybody asked about Merlin. That is Merlin. And back there is Dexter. And what's wrong, buddy? Let me turn this. Sorry about the camera angles. That is Tinkerbell on this side. And Buddy, also known as Booger, over there. And then my Citron cockatoo is up there. Zorro! Hi, buddy! Zorro! I don't know if you can see him up there. Sorry about the crappy angles. I'm just on my... taped this on my phone. I figured just kind of sit down and get personal. I was in it doing my skincare. I have not a stitch of makeup on. I've just barely brushed my hair. Still got my tank top on from last night. And I wanted to sit down and just kind of talk about skincare and about how most people, it's what you put into your body that affects your skin. Now, I know that a lot of my girls on here have chronic, or guys, have chronic health problems, including myself. I have gastroparesis. I get basically zero health benefits from anything I eat, especially for my skin, because my body barely gets any. God, my hair looks like crap. Sorry, guys. But I get basically zero nutrition. So what do you do in that case? What do you do when your health affects your nutrition level and it starts to affect your skin? And you want to look nice, because let's face it, we want to put makeup on, and you can't look nice with makeup if you don't look nice without it. So you want a nice, healthy foundation. So I've gotten into serums. Now, serums, most serums are a water-based delivery system that you put right onto the skin. You want to pat them on. You want to press them into the skin. That helps them to absorb. You can use something called an essence first. La Mer makes one. I use it when I can afford it. I forget, there's a few other companies that make an essence. I think Kate Summerlin, I think, makes one, and YSL, I believe, makes one. I'm not sure. They're mainly the higher end companies that make these. And what Essence do is they open up the pores after you wash your face and after you use your tonics, you know, and whatnot, whatever astringents you use on your skin. I like to use a witch hazel base, which is very natural. It's very light to the skin, because I do have sensitive skin and I don't really have acne or oily skin problems. I have very dry skin problems. Talk about, that is not my house back there. Is that, would you paint your house that color? I love my neighbor, but come on. Green. Anyway, okay, that was just a little bit of shade right there. But, hi, baby. Anyway, back to the subject. Sorry, my kids are getting, they want to get in the picture too. Anyway, so the essence, that will open up the skin and it will help your beauty products, the rest of the stuff you use, to absorb better. Now, depending on your age, is where you get into the next kind of steps, what you want to use. I use a lot of age-defying things. I also use retinol on my skin. Retinol helps to kind of reverse some of the aging effects. You can use it into your late 20s. I would not suggest using a product as strong as retinol until you're probably in your 30s or even late 30s. I didn't start using retinol, honestly, until I was 45. I was a Clinique girl from like teenage years. My mom would buy me Clinique, but my mom also had a little rule with makeup is if you're gonna wear makeup, you wear it out, you take it off in. And that really helped my skin, especially in my teenage years when it tended to be oily and my pores would get clogged. So taking off my makeup when I got in the house would really help with that. So I would come in, I would wash my face, and I would use a astringent. And most of the time I used Clinique when I could afford it. When when I couldn't, I would use a lot of the, what was that stuff called? It was one of my favorite things. It was like $2 in Eckerd. We had Eckerds back then. Oatmeal. It was an oatmeal soap and a, oh my gosh, apricot scrub. It was by St. Ives. St. Ives makes great products, and they're not very expensive. So that's another way to go. I have shown you guys some, you know, different products. This video is not really about products and about popping names out there. This is really just sitting down and talking to you face to face about what you can do about aging and what you can do about the condition of your skin. And that starts, like I said, a lot of it starts with diet. And if you have problems like I do, that your diet cannot supplement that, serums are wonderful for that. Now, one of the little tricks I have learned over the years is, one thing, vitamin C should be in a dark colored bottle, and it should be sealed where no air touches the bulk of the product. In other words, like a pump or something that you take it comes out of without, like, not a open, like, what do you call those, eyedropper or anything like that. Vitamin C immediately starts to lose its potency when it hits the air. Things like niacinamide is good for color, you know, discoloration. There's a lot of different products. I've been using the, oh my gosh, I mess up it every time. Somebody just corrected me on it too the other day. I use Origins, and I use the Originals. Is that it? No, that's not it. Oh my gosh, I'll put it in the link below. But anyway, I like theirs because you can buy different serums and different products, and they sell it in Sephora. And each product is between $5 and like $15, I think is the most that their products are. They even make a makeup primer that I'm going to be trying this week. That is a silicone-based primer, which I love silicone-based primers because they help out with the appearance of the dry areas and the appearance of texture. I don't know if you can really see it. Oh, that is way too bright, but I wanted to lean out here in the sun so you could really see. I do have a lot of texture to my skin and a lot of red discoloration. It's hard to see on video, especially on this one. But you can see my skin is not perfect. I have a lot of wrinkles. I do get Juvederm. I used to get Restylane, just the regular Restylane, and I only get it on my top lip right here. And if there's anything left after making my top lip match my bottom lip, then she puts it into this line first and a little into this. For some reason, this line right here is my deepest and ugliest. But I'm trying to look at the monitor so I can show you, and my non-existent eyebrows. You know, but if you sit down and really look at your face, your skin is going to tell you a lot. Your skin is going to tell you, the redness is going to tell you usually sensitivity. It's also going to tell you a lot of health issues. The liver, the kidneys can be signs of that, of the redness. And it can also just be sensitivity to things. It can be the beginning of allergic reactions. Dehydration, you're going to notice through the skin. 90% of people nowadays are dehydrated. We don't realize it, but the number one problem with obese people nowadays is they are suffering from malnutrition. And when you are suffering from malnutrition, you could eat a truckload of food, but if you're not eating what your body needs, you could just keep eating, and that will make you have food cravings. If you want to truly take better care of your body and you want to lose weight and eat less, eat more healthy things. Proteins are going to stay with you longer if you tend to be a person that's hungry all the time. Proteins will stay with you a little longer. They take a little longer to digest. I'm not a doctor, but I have been through a lot of nutritionists. I've been through a lot of food type illnesses, and I just kind of wanted to share some of these things, kind of get down and deep and personal. I'm the kind of person, I study everything. If you tell me you got this wrong with you. I'm going to go and I'm going to read everything I can about it. I've been one to be like very up on, you know, healthy alternatives for things and whatnot. And when I started reading about malnutrition and about looking at body types that are suffering from malnutrition, a 600-pound person could be suffering from malnutrition. Just because your body mass is larger or smaller does not be any sign of what you are eating. It is just showing that you are eating more calories than you are burning off. And calories are just that. They're calories. They don't have vitamins, they don't have nutrients, they're just calories. Until you start getting into what you're breaking it down into. What I was saying, if you want to eat less, what you need to do is every calorie that you put into your body, make sure that you're getting something out of it besides sugar and besides a carb. Vitamins, nutrients, minerals. The other thing, you want to make sure you don't have any food allergy. You can have a food allergy that you don't even realize, because one of the side effects of some food allergies are weight gain. You know, it's really, your body will tell you a lot. Just like where you break out on your face. You break out around your mouth and the lower part of your face, that's hormonal. If you break out up around here, this tends to be stress. It tends to be, you know, more different health issues like that. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a doctor, but if you go to a dermatologist, or even if you go to an anesthetician, a good one, they can kind of, you know, point you towards what's going on. And one of the things that they will always tell you is drink more water. And that is a big problem. Even with me, I'm a tea drinker. I hate water. I mean, there's water. My thing is there's water in tea. Okay, there's also caffeine. Caffeine cancels out any water that you drink because caffeine dehydrates you. Sugar dehydrates you. So anything you put into that water is going to take out all the effects that you're getting from it. So basically the best way to drink water is plain. If you are somebody that doesn't like the taste of water, you can put a little bit of orange, a little bit of lemon, you know, you can, they have little drops you can put, sugar-free drops and stuff. But then you want to be careful, because you don't want to be putting all those chemicals in your body. If it's taste that you're really having an issue with, instead of going and buying a chemical-flavored drink, buy yourself a bag of oranges, buy a bag of lemons, you know, something like that, and try that. Even some mint, you know. I used to put vanilla in my water. Yes, it sounds weird, but I liked it. I used to drink a lot of coffee, and that got me out of drinking coffee, is I would put a little bit of vanilla extract in my water. Just, I mean, like 1 or 2 drops. It would barely give it just a little bit of flavor. It also helped me to quit drinking alcohol so much, because I am a diehard Jack Daniels drinker. I drink it for the flavor. I don't drink it for anything other than that. I may have half a glass here or there. People don't realize when you go into a bar and you order a drink, when they bring you that drink that's about that big, that is actually a double. Because the recommended whatever amount, if you read the like Jack Daniels website, Jack Daniels will tell you 3 ounces. I think it's not 3 ounces. Is that 3 ounces or 2 ounces? I don't know. It's basically a jigger, a shot, which a jigger is actually smaller than a shot. So I found out. Anyway, nope, my mailman's here. Well, guys, I just wanted to share a few things with you and just kind of sit down and talk. I like having these little personal times with you guys when I can kind of talk about different things. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about, let me know. I'm trying to work out something right now with a company that I could give away a skincare set where I'm trying to talk to Sephora to see if I can work something out that I would even pay for it, to have somebody go into the store, they could recommend what to use, and I would pay for the products and to have that as a prize. Because I would really like to see you guys get a lot out of this channel, and this channel is more than just me making a few bucks here and there, because I don't make anything off the channel. With AdSense and everything, it's hard to make money nowadays anyway, but I put so much into this channel that I could never come out ahead anyway. But I do everything for just the joy of doing things for people and the joy I get from doing this. Love you guys. I will see you soon. Have a great day. Keep smiling. Bye.